Hello everyone. Today we are going to do an exercise in dexterity. So please title the next page, a blank page that you have, Dexterity Exercise Part 1. As usual, we want to put your name and date on that as well. So today we're going to be doing part 1 of dexterity, which has to do with straight lines. So exercising your arms, again, instead of your wrist, to help you control your lines better and gain more confidence in your lines. All right, so let's start with that word dexterity up there. So dexterity, if you think of someone who is like ambidextrous, so that's like the same general word. Dexterity is about using your hands skillfully. So our definition is the skillful use of hands. Someone is ambidextrous, it means both of their hands are skillful. You can use either of them. Probably for writing is an ambidextrous person. So this is a pretty simple exercise that I made up a while ago. And it starts by making 20 random dots all over your paper. So I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of them close together. You can just kind of estimate to see what you have. Some of them very far from each other. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There you go. So all over my paper, there are now 20 dots. So I know that my paper is horizontal. If you'd like to turn yours horizontal to do this, then that's fine. If you want to keep it vertical, then just make sure that you're filling out the whole page anyways. So we're going to pick any one of them and you're just going to label it number 1. So it can be in the middle, it can be at the edge, bottom, doesn't matter. Now what you're going to do is you're going to connect every other dot to that one. So don't connect all of the dots together, just starting at one or going towards one. You're going to just pull your arm, pull the paper, or like turn the paper if you need to, but that one is going to go towards every dot. So down there. Down there, and you're really going to give it your best shot. So I don't want to see people going, I'm going towards this dot and I kind of missed, so I have to curve it, right? So just give it your best shot. Just go again if you need to. Don't use a ruler for this because that's not really exercising your arm. If you don't know how to use a ruler to make straight lines, don't worry, you're not the first person in my class, but that's not what the exercise's point is right now. If it helps, you can kind of aim first, so kind of like practice a couple times, like invisibly, and then finally put your paper down when you feel confident that you've aimed correctly. And it should just be a really straight pull. So if you aim yourself and your arm correctly, you should just be able to pull down until you hit the mark. So it's really going to look like a firework, like a little explosion from that number 1. Sometimes it might be easier for you to start at the dot and head towards the 1. Just depends on where the dot is placed and like if you don't want to hit that little spiral if you have a spiral notebook. So there we go. That was just practice in getting your straight lines. We're going to do this one more time using these same dots. So I'm going to switch colors so that it's easy for me to see. You don't have switching colors unless you have a colored pencil you want to break out, which is fine with me, but I'll switch it so it's all the same color in a little bit. Pick any other dot. So I'm going to pick this one right here, and I'm just going to do the same thing. So you're going to cross over sometimes. You don't have to connect it to the number 1 dot too because you already did that one. If you want to try again, see if you can follow the exact same line, you can try. That almost never super works well, but go for it if you feel like it's something you'd like to try. And I'm just connecting all of these to dot number 2 as best as I can. Again, this is really just practice for your arm. I'm going to move that because my iPad has some borders that make this kind of hard. Try not to skip any. Gets a little bit confusing as you keep going. Whoops, missed that one. Oh well. Let's try that again. There you go. And so since you're using all the same color pencil, if I dump this, then I think I can get all the same colors as you. Roughly. There you go. Oops. Oh well. So that's what it will look like on your paper, and that was your dexterity exercise. Whenever you feel like you need more confidence in your lines, you can do the lines exercise or this one, and that will establish some straight line warm-ups for you. And that's it for today.